Good morning. It is the second day, day 2 of the week on juicing. We had a successful first day of juicing yesterday. Some of the obvious effects from a lot of my week-ons where I got a little antsy on the first day and anticipating the differences. But as the day goes on, I'm doing pretty good. Obviously, the energy levels are lower due to the juicing. That's to be expected. So, definitely try to take it easy when I'm not at work and continue on. Today, we're going to start the morning just like we did last time. Some more joint juice. It's same stuff. We know how it is. Got the carrot? It's a nice tasting one to start the day off with.
So it's morning, and that means it's time for some more joint juice. Still just as tasty as yesterday. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Alright, this is my break time, and I'm going to take the first of my two opportunities for drinking the veg out. I brought the veg out with me. Basically, because you can do 2 greens, it's 2 servings, so I'll do 1 serving now, about half, and then finish it off a little bit later. And then, hopefully, the way work is going today, it shouldn't be too bad. I should be able to get home in a timely manner to do the 4th one at home. By the way, this has kale, spinach, romaine, cucumber, celery, lemon, ginger. So, lots of stuff. Let's see how it does. Ooh. A lot of veg in this one. This is the most veggie-rich one I think I've had. It's still not as bad as a V8, I think, because with the lemon and ginger, it kind of helps it not be too strictly vegetable tasting. Definitely not as likable as the other ones. I can definitely taste the ginger. It's kind of a little tingle in the back of my throat. This morning's been a little rough for me physically, doing work. Stomach's been a little grumbly somewhat. Been kind of hungry today, this morning, which kind of is on par with how it was yesterday at this time. So I'm wondering, is this going to be a consistent pattern? Because what happened is after I drank my greens, then it got easier throughout the day. So we'll see what happens after I drink these and if my feelings change in that time period.
Well, folks, it's time to veg out. I cannot remember if we've had this. This is another one that smells like a salad made liquid. We'll see how it is. It's not very good. Tastes like a blended salad. That's all I got, though. An update on the week on. Or, it's not a week on. It's just 3 days. After, first of all, that green drink, that kale, kale no. It's nasty. It was really nasty. I finished it, because it's the only form of nutrients I've got, but it was nasty. But I've definitely noticed some changes today. Kind of feeling weaker, a little more fatigued. Hunger is starting to set in. Like, hunger for solid food. I haven't had a bowel movement since yesterday. And along with the hunger is coming a bad headache. Along with the hunger is coming a bad headache. Oh, and I'm irritable. I'm really irritable. I keep noticing I'm switching between, like, okay and, like, irrationally angry, which is not something I normally deal with, so it has to be something with this diet. But, we shall see how it goes. I'm, really hoping I'll last through these 3, days. I'm like, what, halfway through? But, I'm not feeling great. Fun.
Alright, it's time for the second half of this. This will be my my third today. And, it is kind of, I'm noticing the pattern, kind of like from the first day, where after having the first one, this first half, the second one, was I started feeling better. I started doing pretty well. Once I started getting past that 2-hour mark, though, because I'm kind of trying to stretch it just a little bit, just so that way I can get to a point later in the day where I don't have to, stretch it too far. So I stretched it just a little bit, but once I got past that 2-hour mark is when I started noticing it again a little bit. But even right now, not too bad. So it's kind of a morning thing, but as your body, I guess, adjusts to the amounts that you're getting in, it starts feeling better. So I'll drink this up, finish my route, head home.
Feel like death. Kind of nauseous. And this made me want to puke. Mm. It feels like my headache got worse when I took a sip. Alright, well, we'll see how it goes.
Back home from work, got to hear how great Gale's doing with her part of it. I'm doing a lot better than she is. This is just kind of like an atypical feeling for like a really intense week on for me at this point. So we're going to do lemonade. The lemonade has lemons. Well, I should put it here. Lemons, agave, alkaline water, and ginger, which would be nice for me given the fact that coming back from work, lemonade's always a good thing to have for the stones and whatnot. So we'll mix this up and we're going to try this out. All right. It smells like lemonade, honestly.
I'm so sorry.
Tastes pretty much like lemonade. This is very tasty, very acidic, so it might give me a little reflux possibly, but it's very nice.
Oh, I forgot I was supposed to try it on the camera. It smells like lemonade. It tastes really good. Well, I'm ending this one here. I've had some nasty diarrhea. Constant. My stomach feels like it's sucking itself in. My head hurts. And I felt nauseous, but I took a Pepto, so I'm feeling a little better with that. Lightheaded. I feel very weak. Everything feels very heavy on my body. And I'm having a hard time concentrating, so for my own health's sake, I'm gonna call it there. Yeah. I feel shitty about exiting this, because I really wanted to, and I felt great yesterday, but I felt progressively worse throughout today. At least the lemonade was good.
Streaming night tonight, so need to get ready for the stream with a little energy. How about an energy booster, Tutti Frutti? Remember Tutti Frutti from yesterday? No, it's pretty good, so I don't need to show much about it, but now that Gale's out, this is going to be available for tomorrow, too. Time to call an end to the day, but not before. A repeat of our final one for the day, which is Can't Beat It. Of course, we did this one yesterday. We know that one's pretty decent. Be fine, and I'm doing pretty good now at this point. It's like as the day goes on, I feel better. I wonder if this is the way it's going to be all 7 days. That will start off a little bit difficult, and then it'll get easier through the day. Of course, it may also depend, too, on what I'm having at certain times, because I think those vegetable-based ones early on, they're filling, but they can also kind of percolate a little bit in the body. Whereas these more things like the detoxifiers, the lemonades, stuff like that, I think kind of settle things down a little bit. Also, the more I have, the less hungry I am too, which certainly helps. We'll see how day 3 goes tomorrow.